Okay, so we won't go through the car ride and get into because we don't. You're right. We don't have too much time, and we don't want to be super late with this.
We're smashing. We're kicking the doors. We kill all the guards outside. We're done.
Yeah, you arrive at the crypt, and you can see. I won't make you roll tests for this. You can see that it is. There are patrols that are coming outside, and they're sort of slowly going around the outskirts of the crypt. But
yeah,
they're on treads, so they're relatively easy to avoid, and you can just sneak in through the crypt doors, which surprisingly aren't locked. Probably because of the sheer amount of security that's here already. So you push the doors open, and they're made of like a plasteel. They're not stone. They're like a plasteel. So
sorry, I've just realised what you've done. Yes. Can everyone see this? Or is this just me?
As you enter, and
everyone can.
Kaliya pulls down her photo goggles and puts them on, and everything in front of you turns a nice shade of emerald. Here you are in the Gelfradus Crypt.
Nice.
Are you all there? Can you all move your characters just to make sure that they all work?
Yeah, I know we can because we tested it.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. You'll notice that you all give off a slight glow. This is just so that it makes it easier to find other people. But
yeah, I've got a green aura around my thing. It looks like or something.
That's the photo goggle effect. I thought it'd be quite cool to have like a.
That's sick. That's so cool.
Night vision effect. So yeah. Describe how are you going to have your guns ready? I imagine you are. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So, yeah, go for it.
Also,
guys.
I guess we're checking for traps and everything as we're moving down. I am kind of fucking around, but I assume we actually do move down in an order. So who's gonna be kind of taking point on this? I'm not really. Well, I guess I can keep an eye out for like traps and things like that. But
I kind of let off a couple of bursts from this flamer. I'll be moving up front, and and this flamer has got that white hot promethium, hasn't it? So I'll make my way up these stairs here.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I'm certainly glad I bought these goggles, but how about you? This place is really fucking dark.
And I'm going to just kind of creep along. Who have we got behind us? Anyone else coming? Everyone coming with?
Yeah.
And as we move along, what do I see here? What this area looks a little different. What do I see in this kind of area over here? What is this?
Sure, 2 seconds. I'm just rejoining as a GM. Please don't look at the Twitch screen. It will ruin your immersion. Okay, so as you make your way from the initial chamber, it looks like there are sections that are lit up. Very dim light, as you can see in front of you. But this seems to sort of open up into another area, and this place has an incredible amount of, what you'd assume to be the lineage, incredible amount of coffins and sarcophagi. If that's the plural of sarcophagus, then great. Just neatly stacked along the walls. But as far as you can see, this just opens up into something a bit bigger.
Okay, so I continue through, and we pass some lights, and then, wow, what is this area that I'm in here?
Sorry. Roll me.
What is this that what I'm passing through here? Okay, and let's check. So just checking if I get any extra bonuses. No, awareness, that's fine. So that is a Oh.
Okay. And what are you guys doing at this point? Are you staying quite close, or are you?
Yeah, I kind of want to be. If we're going around and we're all pushing forward as a group,
I
then
know
hell
this is
yeah.
going to be a little bit awkward, but I'll stop every time something might happen, just to make sure you guys are either with
At
us.
this point, I've drawn my long rifle.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Just expecting the worst. You know, we're in a tomb.
Yeah. So you see, I as I move through this kind of doorway here, I stumble and I smash one of the lenses on the right hand side of my lens, and I can kind of only really see about halfway. I haven't got that full depth perception now because I only have one lens that works.
Okay.
Every time vomit from the effect.
Seeing as you're next to him, with his bad awareness test, he hasn't noticed that something is slowly.
Heads up! I see movement. There's something creeping towards us. I pull my gun out and I'm like pointing at it.
Also, make me a awareness test as well, please.
Cancel that. I think they're friends.
No, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. You also notice them too late as they enter over, and they've got they were actually quite quiet until suddenly you just hear buzzsaws like rev up like, and they're like coming towards you and bringing them up to bring them down. Let's do some combat, guys.
Woo!
Let's see. So you two fell quite miserably. So Amonel, you can get the first shot off first. I think that sounds fair.
Possibly.
Yeah.
What can I see to hit?
Can
At the
you
moment,
see
I don't.
anything?
No, not from where I am.
Okay, so you can.
I can.
you
Sorry,
can
yeah,
hear-
there
You
is.
can hear the buzz.
I can see two individuals. So I was so far zoomed out. So I'm going to take aim. I'm going to shoot with a. Are we using our new DN, as in 2 then 4, or are we using our the rules as appropriate?
Let's go with what we're currently doing. It doesn't really matter now because there's only 2 in front of us. So
That's fine. So I'm going to take aim.
We've been doing. Yep.
I'm going to shoot at both of them. I'm within close range. So it's the first one. Take shot at. I'm going to do additional DN3.
Yeah, sure.
So 13 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
Cool.
Jesus,
So that is an additional, I think, 6. It's at least 6. So 14 damage on the first one.
Okay, that one just you hear a shot behind your ears and it just smashes straight into the servitor.
And the second one just explodes.
And once again, Amonel's got your back. He's just blown them both through the cortex of where their brains would be. Just boom, boom.
Well, we should keep going forward.
Yes, right, okay. And I'll take us over to the left side here. That's the lens of mine that is working currently.
Fabio, whatever happened to your dog?
Oh, yeah, I had the... I think I left it tethered outside the bar, the Johnny Undertaker.
Bless it. It must be terribly worried.
Your dog actually isn't here on the planet. You haven't had it since the very beginning.
Haven't I? I thought
No, with you.
Oh, it's not the Jolly Sailor then. Too many drinks. Yeah, something.
You're just imagining dogs now. It's fine.
Kaliya's sort of looking around. Blimey, there's so many dead people here. I didn't know this place was so big.
And look at all these sarcophagus here. They're just one after another, aren't they? And I bet they're each more important than the next.
Is there any ability of some kind of knowledge-based sort of style check I can make around the style of where we are? Is there any iconography or anything like that?
This on the walls. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Make me an awareness check, please. No, a scholar check, not awareness check.
Yes. 1.
1. If you all want to have a look around while you're in here, then that's absolutely fine. If you all want to make the check,
Have a look around.
have a little look.
Wait, scholar or awareness?
Scholar.
A scholar, please.
Scholar.
No, depending on what you're looking for, if you're trying to understand where we are.
Is this related to Order Xenos?
Nope. Yes.
Quite possibly.
Oh shit, that makes a difference. Yeah.
It is.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this is where 40k knowledge comes in.
Cool. So,
Nice.
Ikavon, as the light of the photo goggles is sort of just scanning the area, you can see that there are depictions of what you think is humans and Admech bowing and offering things to another a more stranger looking metallic figure who also seems to be offering things back.
Fuck.
And it's littered with this story carved into the wall as you go along, where it seems to be each of the individual ancestors of the Gelfradus family seem to be offering something and receiving something in return at each point. And it's just a running theme throughout this crypt. Is like as it goes on, there's like the sun offering something to someone else, and the sun offering something.
Right.
And it seems to be.
You made it sound like almost like some kind of mechanical god or something.
Well,
No, it's not that. No.
they are in some of the imagery. They are prostrated, and they are kneeling or just sort of bowing down or something, like offering a gift in like a humble service.
Right. Hey, there's no such thing as like a robot god, is there?
So just purely based on the fact that of my character's heritage, and based on what as a learning lesson my heritage knows, what assumptions can I make, Luke?
You would. It's difficult.
I know what assumptions I can make outside of this, based on what Eldari know.
Well, Ikavon can make more assumptions because of his success than you can make from your. But I'm gonna pop a picture quickly in.
I'm happy to play it that like you know the shit that I don't.
Okay.
In my role
Let me know.
forwards onto
Can you
your
see
knowledge.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
It's based. I mean, this is the problem. It's my out of game knowledge opposed to. I mean, because of literally, I know what Eldari know heritage wise, like because they are as old as time.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is narratively, rather than me saying, "Oh, I suddenly have learned this information," I forward that to you.
You play it off.
You play it off as you telling
So
me the story.
can we trigger some kind of memory?
I tell you what, it would probably be quite commonplace to know of what these creatures are. So
Cool. So can I give a little bit of a thing about it as a in character?
yeah, if you're
Cool.
yeah, go for it. And if you're correct, then I'll let you know. And if you're not, then I'll be like, no, that's.
So a long time ago, and at this point, I pull down my hood for the first time. And you realise that my heritage clearly is not Imperium. A long time ago, my species, and I reveal myself now as I wish you to realise quite the severity of the situation we might be finding ourselves in. There was a set of beings called the Necrontur. They sacrificed themselves to what would be known as a star god. Literally a god that devoured stars. Based on what you've described, Ikavon, it appears we appear to be in some kind of Necron crypt. As part of their deal with their Satans, I believe they call them, they became, I guess, what you would call some form of living metal. They are mindless, I guess. but they are unending and they are immortal. We need to be on guard.
Shit.
What the creatures that we saw that we faced? Sorry, what did they look like? Again,
They look like common servitors. I mean, no servitors.
Okay,
common
no, that's
servitor,
fine.
But they look like human-made servitors.
Fine. No, just double checking I hadn't missed what I thought I'd seen.
Basically, the Necrons are like Terminators. Basically,
On steroids.
Yeah, on steroids. So they're like the Terminator, crazed AI. Like almost, they've had several different depictions. Sometimes they're depicted as like zombie robots. Sometimes they're depicted as like Egyptian pharaoh god robots.
Yeah.
Like,
See, it depends on the level. So you've got the base level, like your grunts are mindless. They've lost their souls. The higher up echelon, like the lords and everything else, have awareness. They are aware.
Right. So it's like undead, but like some kind of technomancy in there as well. Kind of like...
To an extent, yeah. Basically, their consciousness was transported and put into a metal body, effectively. After, like, for a bit of background, basically they were tricked into sacrificing themselves because the gods discovered that souls tasted better than the sun.
Okay.
It's a messed up history.
Yeah. So wait, can this... Wait, like, I could just be, like, completely metal skin? Does it?
Well, and back in character, because that was a bit of extra out of character knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes and no. My civilization teaches Ikavon that, you know, we had many worlds, we had many places, and we had pretty much of the galaxy to ourselves. And this crusade for, and I inverted air quotes sort of style of perfection, led to our downfall, and all this reliance on tech and machinery was our undoing. So I do worry for you.
I mean, yeah, but we've come a long way since then. We could probably... I mean, look at me. I've got arms and shit coming all over the place. I've got tech coming out my asshole.
Just to interject very quickly, because I'd like where this is going, but you're a Scutarius and
you are full on.
You're like a machine.
Everything has to be
You want
machine.
to be a machine man. So what you're doing is amazing, but to talk about using this kind of technology to make you stronger is like heresy.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, is it?
Yeah,
it's like absolute heresy.
Yeah.
You'd sacrifice yourself.
Fabio would probably turn around and shoot you for it. Like that.
Oh no! Before that even happened, he'd put a bullet in his own brain.
Yeah, or you would just to make you aware that if you were mentioning this in like a public area, like, oh, that robot's really cool, I want to borrow his arms. That would like there are like hints that some of your kind have done that, but they would never admit it. Never open.
They're the outliers. Yeah. So, yeah, the people you are, the Scutari, they hit this point technologically, and they're like, that's perfect. We can't do any better. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, they're
a bit like
by tradition. So because everything mechanical for them is religious. They like worship the machine god. Anything that is new is considered heresy. So to go and take technology from another something that isn't sanctioned and that isn't holy, to take technology from that is like a big no-no.
So it was a bit like when the Blu-ray and the HD disc came out, right? So anyone that went Blu-ray purely went Blu-ray. Anyone that went HD basically got ostracized and turned into devils because it was apparently an awful technology, even though it was better. But it's like that. So basically, you are Blu-ray. Anything better than Blu-ray is evil.
Yeah.
Anything that isn't Blu-ray is evil. Anything that isn't Blu-ray needs to be destroyed.
Yeah. And anything that's VHS needs to be put on Blu-ray. Basically. So you're all about upgrading, but there's a point, there's a level where you're like, no, you must upgrade.
You can't make it any better.
Yeah.
Yeah. because
but that's the culture's kind of thing.
It's
right?
the vision of the Imperium. Basically, the Emperor has given the Emperor, like the leader of the Imperium, who's basically a corpse on a chair, has given you this tech. So to build or develop anything beyond that would be a heresy in the face of the Emperor.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Rob. I absolutely love what you're doing.
It's so cool.
But I thought there's a little bit of information that I just needed to give you just in case.
This is where I was just allowing the conversation. I was like, it's cool, it's fun. Like, just the concept of a Skitarii and an Aldari having a tech convo is so cool.
So what you can see on these walls are humans offering gifts to what appears to be a Necron, this Terminator robot that's like all singing, all dancing and special, and he's giving them gifts back, which is highly irregular. It's profoundly absurd. So that's what you see on these walls, and it's like generations have like been almost in cahoots with this robot, giving gifts and receiving gifts. So
I'm literally, for Rob's benefit, just going to post a picture of what a Necron is.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty good idea.
Cool. Right, let's get back to it. It's really difficult managing what you can see on the screen, because in the GM version I can see everything, but obviously I can't tell. I can only just tell what you guys can see. So
I'll be honest. When I pop around this corner, I'm like, "Oh shit! There's another servitor." I think.
yeah, so a servo skull is floating past, and it's got. You can actually see this one because it's got a slight flame where it's lighting some of the candles and things as it passes.
Yeah, and it's on my good side, so I noticed this one, and I'll try and take a shot at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
oh, it's just going. It's gone. It's going.
I think the aura is 35 feet, so if you want to put an aura on us that like only you can see or something, you'll see the range of our cone.
Oh, that's a great.
That is a good idea.
Great idea. Let me just do that quickly. Oh, do you know what? It's fine. I can see the green aura as well. So, and the survey skull just it floats around and seems to be going back around.
Okay, we'll move on further in to this crypt.
And once again, if you roll me a awareness test, please, Ikavon this time, because you're at the front.
Okay.
And you can just make out, you can hear the tracks of two more servitors coming towards you.
I mean, are we just happy leaving these guys are here? And they're not going to do anything to us, are they?
No, well, we will be out of this place before security can be raised, I'd expect. So, yeah, I'll follow him.
As you say that, once again, the sound of whirring blades starts up.
No.
Intruders.
I fire a shot straight at it.
Yeah.
Yep. So Ikavon first, as you saw them, then Amonel, and then Fabio.
What is it? Is it these servitors that just lit up?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, I blast it, pistol.
Yep.
Click, click.
Yep. It hits.
I can't see that I get anything extra, so it's 7 plus 1, so that's 8 points of damage.
First one. Boom.
First one, that means there's more.
Well, there's another one down here as well.
Okay, I can't see that because of
Okay.
because of the way
your turn. If you can't see it, skips your turn.
I can see it, just about see it, but
Fabio?
it's like obscured.
It looks like it's up anyway, so...
Yeah, it's because we're using dynamic lighting. It's totally based on your position as to what you can see. I can't see the same as you.
Can you see my pings when they're in the darkness as well?
Nope. Oh, I can, yeah, but only just about. Well, I can there, but if obviously you can see that. Yeah, I can in your darkness, but like for me, this bit is dark.
Yep.
Yeah. So wait, if I ping over here, that's dark for me. That's dark for everyone. you'll see that.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah, I can
This
see
is
that.
the edge of mine. This is the edge of where mine is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you want to take a shot at this one.
Absolutely. So, what do I roll for the ballistic skill, don't I?
Sure thing.
To start with, it's my flamer, so I don't think that's been altered, but still, like this.
Brilliant. Yeah, with a critical success.
Lovely. So the flamer is 10 plus 1 extra dice. So there's your extra dice.
Cool. It's 10 plus 1, is it?
Yeah, 10 plus 1.
You just melt this thing and all its tracks.
Awesome. Absolutely decimate it. Okay, and that's one done. So that's the white hot promethium that is kind of boiling that metal almost.
By all means, carry on, guys.
Okay. I'm going to go up the stairs and get onto the top level here as we carry on. Oh, another servitor. Has it spotted us?
Just seems to be doing its own thing, really.
Okay.
This is a survey skull.
I jump down 1, jump down 2.
I'd like to take a shot at the one I can see.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
go for it. Well
So I
spotted.
take aim and shoot.
Is this you back here?
7.
That's me.
I'm just behind you.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're shooting this one down here. Okay, cool.
Yep. So 7 to hit.
Yep.
No additional difficulty thing. So it's just a 2. So 13 points of damage.
Gone.
Yep.
Oh, it's like a maze down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know which way to turn some of this.
Oh. If only we had some way to turn the lights on. These are the auxiliary lights by the looks of it.
If I look around, can I see like a lighting system that's in here?
You can see the auxiliary lights, which are the ones that are on. There are light bulbs down the middle of each room that are currently off. But you can't see a panel yet.
Yeah. Oh, I see this.
Yep.
And I can actually see into this room over here. I see this servitor or something.
Yep. Take a shot. If you see it, just call it out
Yeah.
and say I see one, and we'll just roll the die and we'll do it that way. I know we've got too much time left and things, so 4.
4 to hit and a 2 to control.
4 matches. Yep. Okay. So wow. Okay, that one's gone before it can even announce that there's intruders.
Yeah. I continue up here. Up this little bit round here. Poke my head round. Oh god.
So you've just come across a survey skull, and it starts to scan you.
Can I alright, if I see I'm starting to be scanned by it, I'd like to interfere with it to make it seem like I'm an ally to it in some way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Make a tech test, please.
My pleasure. Oh, it is. It's high. Okay, it is 8.
It stops. Greetings, Tyrus Gelfradus. How may I assist you?
I wish to be taken to the residuator.
Take me to your leader.
Residulator. Turn undone.
I turn back. I wrote the notes not right. Resindulator.
Resindulator.
Revelator.
Revelator.
Of course, Master.
He's so forgiving, this guy.
So it starts to go this way.
Please acknowledge my companions who have their passage is recognized whilst in my presence. And I look back, I'm like, is this gonna work?
You guys are keeping up.
I killed the servitor.
Yep, roll for it.
I hit. Is it if I do less than 10 or 10?
If you
10
do,
damage
if
kills
you do
them.
10 damage, it kills it. Yeah.
It's flat 10 plus 2 DN.
okay.
So
It stops here for a second. The Revelator once was housed in this chamber back in M42-600000125/74.
Shit's a
It was
fucking docent.
housed here for approximately 0.0016257 days. It is no longer here in this chamber. Do you wish to proceed further to the other chamber?
Yes, take me to its current location.
Current location. Accepted. It moves back out the room.
It's like a cat and mouse game. This is really fun.
I didn't expect it to go like this either. You fucking guys.
you ruin everything.
Quick, how can I make a machine do something I want it to?
Yeah.
The Revelator also resided here. However, this is not
It's not.
the current location.
Okay.
I feel like we found the Del Boy of servitors.
Oh shit. Fuck shit.
Was there something bad that way?
No, I got stuck on like the walls, and I couldn't bring myself back out. Or I
Yeah,
panicked.
you'll notice that you can't actually like go outside.
Yeah.
Well, I can.
Yeah.
In the gym, but yeah, I've like.
The only thing you might want to do, Rob, when you next do this, is put Fog of War on, because anywhere that's lit up, we can then see.
What do you mean?
Just as an FYI.
No, you're not getting fog of war. That doesn't exist in real life.
Well, it means that the bit that's here, we can see
Yeah.
before we've got there.
Yeah. So you'll notice in this part of the crypt, water has started to leak through, and that's why there's like slight cracks, and you can see that it's a bit dodgy.
But then I think that does make sense because that light would emit. So as soon as you came around this corner, you would see anything in that light source.
Yeah. This is where using dynamic lighting can be a proper headache.
Yeah. that does make sense because you wouldn't see anything in the area leading up to it, but you'd see like people moving around that light area.
And this is where it comes to depending on rain. There's so many factors that it's just, I don't use it. I reveal areas for that.
But no, anyone with like normal vision, like that wouldn't be dark vision because there's light.
No.
There's a light source there.
But it's weird. There's weird bits that, like, because of range of light, you'd see the bit in between as well. It's really weird.
Well, no, you'd probably see a silhouette or something, maybe. But yeah, that would be in complete darkness. But I like it.
The survey skull stops here and says, "The Revelator is in the chamber ahead. Please proceed with caution."
Did you bring caution with you?
2 seconds. I'm just gonna check that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, servitor.
Cheers, mate.
Slowly edging my way down the stairs. I turn to everyone.
Is there anything-
Weapons out. Yeah, I see.
Is there
that.
anything here that is worth observing?
As you enter this chamber, I'm just waiting.
I'm on the stairs. We're not entering. We're not entering. Run away!
Are you going to stay there, Fabio? Yeah?
Good. Our tank's right at the back. I like it.
As you enter this chamber, you have,
The las cannon goes
anything that's
off.
on the stairs or below now,
Mhm.
doors shut. So there are doors now. Kaliya's outside. Oi! Oi! Whoa, 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 whoa! It's dark in here! Come on, come on!
Sucks to be you.
Gets shut into this room, and as you can see, where the stairs end, doors shut down. So you're in this circle. In front of you, a sinister red light flickers on.
Hello, Dave.
How are you today, David?
And all three of you get scanned by a red beam.
Scanning. Unidentified intruders. Extermination imminent.
Who wants to go first? In fact,
I believe this would be a tech thing.
Yeah, I will. I will blast whatever this machine-like thing is with my flamer. I'm going to fire at it.
Sure, of course. Go for it.
That can't go wrong.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? So that would be my skill. Oh, okay. With my flamer. Yeah. And do I roll for damage now?
Yes, please. Yep, if you'd like to.
Yeah, I mean, that is my flamer. That's 10 plus 1. Oh, 10 plus that. So just a flat 10 of damage with my flamer to it.
It has done absolutely nothing. The flames just flicker around it and doesn't seem to have done much damage at all. Maybe you've burnt a few wires or singed a few bits of electronic, but absolutely nothing has happened.
Okay, and I'm looking at that. I'll sheath it and take my las pistol and chainsword out.
Sure. Okay. The machine starts to beep. Boop, boop, boop.
Protocol Alpha initiated.
As you see this burst of flame fly upwards. Hang on, let me just do that. Like so. That's a rubbish
Roll.
flame, but
Did you say protocol?
Yeah.
Okay.
like so. Go for it.
Me or?
Whoever wants to go next between you.
All right, I'll run up to it. I'll run to here. And is that just fire just started bursting out over the other side?
Yep.
All right. I will run round to it and I'll just be like, oh shit, that's gonna go, start hitting the panels and everything. And I'd like to use my subvert machine ability to try to jam it for a minute unless it succeeds a DN3 tech check. Tech check. So yeah.
2 secs. Let me just see what you rolled. Okay. Gamma protocol disabled.
That's always good.
All right, I think that's something. I think it's working.
Okay. Alpha protocol still in effect as the flame moves round clockwise.
Yeah, I had a feeling. are spinning.
Your turn, Amonel. So you moved.
Yep. I can't see anything in my field of vision, so I just sort of stay there. I just noticed what happened and wanted to move out of the way.
Okay. I mean, you'll be able to see these flames in this darkness. Definitely.
Yeah.
They'll probably be stinging your photo goggles, to be honest. Stinging your eyes through the photo goggles.
I'm mostly looking down this corridor, just making sure there's nothing coming from that direction.
The doors have shut you off.
Oh, right, it's literally
where the
just...
stairs are.
Oh,
you are
right,
stuck
okay.
in this circular chamber.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was literally just that one corridor point.
No, it's fine. All of those.
So lifting the goggles up, I want to take a shot as well then at the thing.
Yeah,
See if I
go
can do
ahead.
any damage to it.
Yep.
So I can't take aim. I'm going to increase the DN by 4. Again, 8.
Yep. Roll for
That
damage.
still hits. Cool. So it's 8 plus 2, so plus 12. Ooh, I'm going to say 11, because I think it's 12, but so 16 points of damage.
Okay. And you shoot at it, and it's like pew! You've shot your shot into some of its circuitries, and it looks like you've done damage, but you can't gauge whether it was
How much?
great
Cool.
or not.
Yeah, that's obviously my turn.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, just keep doing that. Oh, that's not good.
Yep.
Apparently it misses you. Oh, no, it doesn't miss you.
Ikavon and Fabio, please make me
Prayer test.
make me an awareness test to see if you notice this first of all.
If you notice you're on fire.
Well, I mean, athletics check it should be really, but I'm happy for you to go with an awareness. Okay, and so I'm going to roll now to see if I hit you.
Could I do an agility check to dodge it?
Let me see if I hit you first. So
Okay.
I am rolling against your defense. So what is your defense, please?
1.
Your defense is 1. And Fabio, what's your defense, please?
My defense is 1.
Okay. Now make me an agility test to see if you can duck under this flame. It's on a turret, a rotating turret, so
Yeah.
if you can successfully duck underneath it, then you won't take damage.
Oops.
And Fabio, if you'd like to make it. Okay, 2 is fine. 2 is the passing, so that's fine. Let's see how much damage I do to Rob. What's your resilience, Rob?
7.
Okay. Oh, that's fine then. Okay, you don't take any damage. You look charred. It's gone across your machine parts, but you're okay. Who was next on the list? Fabio, I think, is next.
Yeah, so, excuse me, Fabio's got he's ducked underneath this. Okay, he's ducked underneath that,
Yeah.
and he's moved around to this machine here. And he's looking at some sort of yeah, I'm not sure if you would cut through wires at this point or shoot at it. Do you say these are all doors shut in? These are shut. Yeah. Okay. So he is going to try and hack at the wires with his chainsaw and see what effect that has.
Go for it. Yeah.
So what do we have here? With my chainsaw. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what that looks like.
And roll.
All right, chainsaw.
Yeah.
All right. And so that is 9 in total. 9 in total.
Cool. So you actually slice away part of the paneling, revealing a load of wires and components.
make that 10 because of the brutal characteristics.
Oh, yeah,
Add
of
one
course. It's brutal, isn't
to the result of each. Add 1 to the result of each extra damage dice. Well, I only got 1 successful one, so it's a +1. Like, yeah, so it's 10. Okay, so I expose a panel with lots of wires and bits in it.
Yep. My turn.
Protocol Beta activated.
As this goes round here, the room ignore the silliness of the size of this thing. The outer walls start to catch flame. Little tiny nozzles on the floor in a circle shape spark up and flames come out of them. And you can see very clearly that there are also nozzles closer and closer and closer to you. So you can assume that Beta Protocol is a slow wall of flame moving in. Amonel.
I think it's me next, to be honest.
Yeah, no, he needs to defend himself against.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, it completely crashed out.
That's all right.
On fire.
The flame, you can see the pattern that the flame is causing in the front. I whiffed this, by the way, so you don't need to roll anything. You can clearly see the pattern of the flame in front, and you just deftly just dodge underneath it as it comes past.
So I will continue. I'm just trying to find stuff, panels, whatever, hacking, just trying to shut this thing down. So I'll go for another check.
Yep.
4 was a success.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so where Fabio has opened up this new area of wires and panels, you can just reach in. And what would you like to do?
I will.
It's your success, so you describe what happens, mate.
Yeah. Assuming this thing is still going, I will try to jam it for a round, so at least it buys us a bit of time to reposition ourselves, so it can't spin. Like the flaming turret can't spin. As I'm trying to find the master shutdown on this thing.
Okay, sure. So you successfully managed to switch off Alpha Protocol on this machine.
Right, okay, phew.
Yeah,
And the light,
beta's still going.
the light flickers off.
So Alpha Protocol is off, but Beta Protocol is still on.
Yep.
Beta's
and the
still
light
on.
The machine is flickered off for a moment as well.
Okay. Quick reposition yourselves around to here, so I'll just move to there with the end my turn there.
Yeah, okay. And Amonel.
So yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh wait, it's me, isn't it? 2 secs.
I'm not gonna move.
Hang on, my mouse is being shitty with me. That's about right. That'll do. Go for it. You're gonna move.
Yeah. So when I've got 8 speed, what's the maximum movement? Sorry.
So you and Ikavon have a speed of 6 squares, whereas John has just 5. I think that's what we determined last time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to bring myself round there just to be well out of the range, and then I'm going to take a DN4 test. So add 4 to the difficulty to shoot at this thing.
You don't know if it is a DN4 test, but you can make.
Oh, no, DN additional
4 on top.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So 12 with a critical fail.
Okay. Well, 12 matches. So with a +4, so you hit it.
I need to reload my whatever the equivalent of an Eldari reload is before I fire again.
Sure.
I've managed to jam it in some way, whether it's I've knocked the sights out of line or something. I've done something. I didn't expect that, so I wasn't ready to narratively put something in place.
Should always expect to fail.
10, 11. So that's 19 damage.
Okay. You shoot through this thing, and the bullet ricochets on the crypt wall. You've gone through it. The light is off, so you have no indicator whether you've destroyed it or.
Cool. Is there still the fire?
Yes.
It's cool. I'm going to assume I haven't destroyed it. Cool. That's obviously my turn.
Yep. So it's still inactive. The flames haven't moved this time, though. However. And Fabio, I think it's your turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So all Fabio's got really is to kind of hack and slash at this thing. Even though the lights have gone off, maybe there's something in this that can control that beta thing. So I'll hack and slash again at this.
Sure.
Four.
Very nice.
So I'm not entirely sure what happens when he hacks and slashes at this thing. So I guess his.
I got an idea for one as well, because you're using like a chainsaw or something, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a chainsaw. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the chainsaw gets kind of stuck in the wires, and it shoots bolts of electricity back up the chainsaw and through into my hand.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I take some sort of damage.
One shock damage.
One shock damage. Yeah, that sounds suitable.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Sure. And somehow you've actually reactivated the machine as well, and it's back operating. My turn.
Protocol Zeta activated.
Zeta? You're making it up.
What's your defense, please, Amonel?
It is a 2.
Alright.
Okay, this might hurt you. This goes against your resilience. What's your resilience?
6.
Okay, you might be alright. Okay. Bolters come out of these 4 pillars here around it. And one takes a shot at you, Amonel, but luckily for you, it doesn't work very well. And
just not enough damage, basically.
One at you, Ikavon. Defensive 1, isn't it? And what's your resilience?
Yep. 7.
Okay, so you might be alright as well. Oh, no, you're not. 3. You take 3 shock from this.
Damn. Okay, cool.
And another one on to our friend Fabio. Your defense is 1 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, my defense is 1, yeah.
Okay. And your resilience is?
7.
Okay, so this just hits your carapace armour and carries on going. It's like straight across from all 4 of these pillars. It's just spraying bullets across the room now. And I think we're back round to Ikavon, I think? Ikavon?
Yes, I think so. So I will continue to try to hack at this machine. By hack it, I mean scientifically hack it. Trying to shut it down.
Sure.
Oh shit. Bad.
From the damage that Amonel has done to the machine, you realise that there's nothing left to work with. Whatever guts of the machine are, they're further in and further down.
Alright, you motherfucker. Alright, I need to get through this hide to get into this thing. I need somebody's plate moved.
Amonel, make me a athletics test, please. We need some boss music.
1. I basically just did the only boss music I remember, which is Sonic. Dun, 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 dun.
What's your defense?
It's 2.
Okay. You take 2 points of shock.
Cool.
And who was next? Amonel, I think, is next.
Cool. I'm going to take aim. I'm not going to move. I just need to note down my shock before I forget. And then I'm going to DN4 again and shoot the fuck out of this thing. So it will be a 15 because I'm within 1 aim. Oh no, I get 16. So, oh, for fuck's sake.
No good.
So I miss and I need to reload before I do anything else.
Yep.
Or unjam the gun. So that's my turn.
Okay. Yep. You couldn't have moved anyway because you would have had to have.
No, I took aim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's fine. Yep. And then we're on to Fabio, I believe.
Yeah, so Fabio's going to try and clear away the wires that he just messed up, kind of realising just what he's done, so that Ikavon's got the room to work with that he needs. So he's going to help by clearing the wires to get to the baseboards that are in this, the crystals and things that might be the inner workings of this. So he's desperately clearing a path for Ikavon to get to them.
Okay, can you make me an intelligence check, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank
So we have intelligence. Yeah. Where's intelligence as a check? Is it insight?
Do an insight check. Intelligence is just one of the main thingies, but an insight check is absolutely.
Oh, intellect. Okay, I do have intellect. Insight's a lot stronger.
Do
actually.
that then. Do an insight check. Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll accept that. Yeah, that's a pass. So, what you do is, as you describe, you tear off one of the panels just to try and get inside this machine, and you figure that the inner workings are around that sort of area. And Ikavon's eyes light up. So, Ikavon, when you next make a tech test, add 2 to your score. Not 2 extra dice, just 2 to your score.
Sick.
Cool. And we're back round to you, I believe.
Sure. Okay. Okay, so I'll do another tech check. It's like, nice going, Fabio! And I'll just dive in, like Winnie the Pooh style, straight into these circuits and everything. At the baseboard. Holy shit, son.
Or do you want to spend a glory point to re-roll all of that?
Yeah.
I mean, it literally couldn't go any worse. So I don't see why not.
Okay, yeah, go for it. So it's 12 in total. That's a
opposite end of the spectrum.
4 Aquillas and a skull on your raft dice.
Tell me how you deactivate this machine.
So I'm like in there, and you can pretty much just see like a pair of legs, and I've got like my third arm coming over the back, like literally holding me up as I'm practically upside down right into it. And I imagine like I get through all the like spaghetti cables until I see like some kind of like power center at the bottom of it. I'm just like, that's it! I grab it, spin it slightly and yank it down, and you just see the eye just deactivate the center.
Love it. Very cool. 2 seconds, I'm just going to make one change. Hopefully
Wicked. Well done. That is brilliant to get that done.
And is your screen normal now? Can you see everything? That's brilliant, I love it. So can you see everything now? Is it normal?
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether that was...
Suddenly daylight enters.
So once the machine is shut down, the doors reopen and the lights come on. Oh my god, guys, what took you so long getting those doors open? Jeez, I was so bored.
Crack cocaine.
Oh, hello,
Like,
what's this?
Fabio, you're still on fire.
And then the service bell just floats in quite peacefully. The chamber lies ahead. And then it will float off and sort of stop there.
I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? This wasn't the thing?
What, this isn't the Revelator? Okay.
I thought this was the thing! Motherfucker. And I'm just carry on. Like,
So you guys enter this gigantic chamber, and in the centre, it looks like it's been purposely built out for one final person. Either side, there's a few coffins and sarcophagi of the attendees and the handlers and the bodyguards of the person buried in front of you. This looks to be like the sarcophagus of Augustus Gelfradus. Let's have a look. Here we are. This room wall carvings show truly blasphemous scenes. Humans trading aerostoic technology with strange alien species. Carvings of Xenos depict them in impossible shapes that seem to shift through dimensions and move towards the viewer. The lid of the sarcophagus can be easily opened to reveal a rotting corpse in regal imperial finery. Held in the skeletal hands is a metallic bottle with a strange, almost organic shape covered in glowing runes that constantly shift away as if hiding from the viewer. This is the Revelator.
I want to take a look at it. What is...
Before we go any further, would anyone mind sort of curing me of this shock problem that I seem to have? I'm very surprised by everything that's just gone on.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm pretty sure that you're capable of it,
You roll a
Ikavon.
DN3 Medicae test, please, Ikavon. Your servo arm on your back should be able to fix him up.
Okay. I should probably do it to myself as well then.
Yep, you can do that to each one of you.
Just as a thing, I thought.
Yep, so roll another D6 and...
Just one.
Yeah, it's a D3 basically, yeah. So you're cured
So I take one.
shock, Amonel.
Yay.
And then if you want to do the same for yourself, one.
Oh, and I fail.
Yep, and then if you want to do it on to Fabio, because I think he took some shock as well.
Does it work as a D6? That was a 3 technically.
Oh yeah, if it's a D6, then yes, that would fix it up. Yep, okay, and then if you want to roll to see how much you cure Fabio of.
He's only got one shock
That's
damage,
again
so
3 again technically, yeah.
that's perfect.
You can't use that for another day, unfortunately, but you can reattempt to do it to cure shock in another day. So it's like once per day thing.
Just as this feels pretty end game, I feel like.
Yeah, once per day per character. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this flask thing with the runes all over it, I'm kind of inspecting it, looking at it, and is this kind of like this liquid metal alloy that they kind of like put on themselves or something?
Sure. When you're staring, make me a tech test. Actually, make me a tech test. Let's do it properly. This is the final little bit, so let's do this properly. 8. Okay. Wow. Okay. The runes scrolling across it actually seem logical to you. They're not familiar, but they seem to have a logic behind them. As you're playing around, you notice that they lean more towards the slight, the human parts of you, more than they do the metal parts. If you were to prick your finger or use human blood to activate it, something might happen.
I look up at these two and see what they're looking at me like.
Human blood as an activation device. I'm unsure about this one.
Yeah, you're right. And
sort of
I
horrors
kind of
this
just
time?
wipe my head where I've kind of cut myself and I've been injured by the machine. I just kind of wipe my face and get a little bit of the blood in my hand, and I just kind of grasp the bottle with it in the hand.
Sure, okay. The device slowly hums to life and projects a searingly clear hololithic map of the Gilead system. You watch in awe as several sets of alien runes appear in the projection over several of the heart worlds and some points of space in the Void Mire. Basically, this is a complete map of active real time of the Gilead system that you have in your hands.
It's a map. This is, and like these worlds. Like I'm looking over towards Amonel and
Like this is absolutely complete. It's like someone has taken a real life current scan of the planets and they're all moving around the star. Even Bargonis 5, which is meant to be classified, is on here, printed quite clearly, floating around.
Do we get an impression this map is quite old?
but it's current. This is how the systems would be spinning right now. Like
Yeah.
this moon is in. I mean,
The
look,
device
there's
itself
an eclipse
looks
happening on this
timeless.
planet.
The device itself looks timeless, as in you can't quite pinpoint when.
In terms of, obviously, for orbital patterns of planets to change, it's literal millennia.
And this is this is what the Revelator does. Then it shows system-wide orbits and will help enable maneuvers. Especially look with this planet there, Barconis 5. I wouldn't have expected to see that. And what sort of size is this? If we wanted to in order for us to take it with us,
Yeah, is this like a hologram that fills the room, I guess, or something?
or the device itself?
The device itself is flask-sized, so it's basically the same size as the Stalker flare that's hidden in Ikavon's arm compartment. It's basically the same size as that.
Can I take the flare out and put the tube in?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Yeah, why not? It's a good idea. Yeah, it's the same size as the
Yeah.
flare, basically, so it's like flask-sized. That's what I was getting at.
And has it got the liquid inside it? Did you say it's got liquid inside it?
It's like a liquid steel. It's like how do I describe it? So it shimmers like liquid, but it's a solid object. And what you've done is it's opened up like along its long side, kind of like a scroll, but only halfway, and then projected just in front of you, about just about like half a meter in total. The full area of the Gilead system with all the trimmings. Like you can see all the moons floating in real time, the sun and everything. It's actually quite stunning to look at. Really, it's very detailed.
And is it all the planets of one system, so circulating one star, or is this like?
Yeah, it's the local system that you're in currently.
Yeah.
You would know that the Avacarus, the Order of Avacarus, your machine friends, they would be all over this. They would absolutely love to get their hands on it. And Amonel, you would know that the Green Steel Corsairs would probably want this as well. And Fabio, you would know that this would greaten the Imperium of Man. Like this is important. Anyone who has it would be important to anyone and everyone. So carrying this would obviously benefit your group like massively, but also probably paint targets on your backs as well.
Well, on anyone who knows we have it. I slowly turn. I imagine that look of all three of us look at each other and then look at the fourth person who stood in the room with us.
Wow, that's really something. Wow, I didn't expect to find that here in a crypt.
Yes, well, it was what we were sent here to find. I never
also
give you full details of our mission, but this is what we have been sent to this planet to find.
No, that's fine. I just want off. That's all I want. I don't care about that. I just want off this planet.
Well, this is
You
our...
hear in the background the Ranger long rifle power up.
Okay.
Nothing else happens.
Okay, sure. Yep.
Right then, this is our ticket off this godforsaken protein shaker rock. Let's.
This item is not anything that can be given to lesser beings.
No, I agree. Also, one other thing I want to do.
Lesser beings would include yourselves. I don't mean to be harsh at this point, but this object is something that is rather dangerous.
Oh no. This is not what I intended, but okay.
Yeah.
You've given us an item of ultimate power. You've brought this on yourself.
Yeah.
It's the last scene of Reservoir Dogs, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Very much.
I mean, I agree. This is. We should definitely do something with this. And I would have set up and tried to say it, but
destroy it.
Yeah, we could destroy it.
You wouldn't destroy it, Rob.
Destroy it.
I absolutely wouldn't. In fact, I almost imagine I've dipped my finger in the liquid at this point.
Oh no, it's not actual liquid. It just looks like liquid. It shimmers like liquid. It's like full. It's flask shaped, but it's not a flask. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was that liquid metal stuff that would.
Oh no, it could be made out of that. It could genuinely be made out of that as an alloy, but it's solid. It's really solid stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to suggest this, but you could almost end it there with this three-way standoff, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, you've got a powered-up rifle. You've got. We must keep it. We must destroy it.
I won't miss either of you. And it's 20 damage each way.
I won't end it there because I imagine you guys do want to get off this planet.
We absolutely have to get off this.
Hang on, wait. Because what? All right. So what's
But
the
you guys need to
situation
come up
here?
with a plan because you're meant to give this to someone. So when you light that flare, she's going to turn up with her ship to take you back, but she's going to expect you to hand over whatever it is you've got. So
We need to find another way off this planet. We cannot hand this over to the forces that believe they need it. You may not understand yourselves, but this is something that could wreak havoc upon the galaxy.
I mean, this is a way to find. This has everything on there. Like we could, and like everyone would know. We could find the Star Guards and stuff with this, couldn't we?
No, sorry. I don't mean to belittle you again. I am belittling you, but not in a mean way. It's just literal knowledge. The Star Gods are dead. The Catan are shards. They are parts of themselves. If you wish to go and find one of those, be at your own demise, you will be obliterated, quite literally.
We could always say that what we found was damaged, and either take something damaged with us, or rehide this here in this crypt where it's been safe for a very long time.
I don't think it will be safe here any longer. I think you are right. We need to remove this and find something else that would provide comfort to those that believe it needs recovery. Something else would be a good idea. Yes, Fabio.
So, would we take this with us and hand over something else then? Or take this with us with a view to rehide it somewhere else?
So wait, how would you use this thing?
Well, as you've just used it and unlocked it, so might it be powerful for ship commanders, fleet admirals.
Okay. So the only real situation, I mean, to me, there's only one place we can take this thing, really,
Into the webway, absolutely.
Well, no, to this secret planet.
Sorry, shared joke.
To Bargonis 5, a planet no one could find it on.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's
The only problem is-
the reason we're the only people with the map to the planet. The people there who inhabit, whoever they are, they're not going to give away a map to their own secret whatever the fuck. And any other system is going to be well enough mapped to make it redundant to anyone else on that planet.
The only problem is our ticket out of here, our lift off this planet, isn't going to take us to Bargonis 5. If we say we've got it, they're taking it from us.
Well, I mean, we know. Hey, I happen to know a recently deceased Duke's Lord who probably has a ship somewhere around here, which he's not going to be using.
This is very true.
Absolutely. I think that might be our... Oh, amazing. Campaign, right there you are, Luke. Campaign. Crying out.
Can I totally just point out of character, Fabio and Ikavon are basically going to be like ostracized by the Imperium to within an inch of their life.
Well, I'll just pull it straight out there. Ikavon probably cares more about advancing technology than the rules of his order anyway. He would have fucking swallowed that thing if he thought it would have given him more techie powers.
He's the heresy.
You're basically Belisarius cool right now, like, this isn't heresy because I say it's not heresy.
I talked to the Emperor, it's fine. He said it's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so it's a tough one, and I don't know what to do about it because I would expect Fabio would want to help advance the Imperium against the Chaos forces in the galaxy, but he's not, and the Xenos, and he's not really. But at the same time, he's not trusting of senior figures in the Imperium. Like, he doesn't have that loyalty to fleet commanders, admiral leaders. There's nothing going on there that makes him loyal to them.
Just the enemy.
I mean, he is an inquisitor, and he does it in the name of personal interest, I think, more than in the name of the Emperor all the time.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Get you both arrested.
It sounds like all three of you are coming to the conclusion that you're just going to keep it for your group more than anything. Like,
pretty much, yeah.
Amonel doesn't trust anyone but you, well, kind of you guys, and himself with it.
Doesn't trust them, no.
At least for the moment, but yeah, I think this planet is the best place to go with it. Yeah.
I think...
okay.
Yeah,
I think that might be a place to hide it at, if that is in any way possible for us. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So I didn't realise there was going to be this conundrum and dilemma with this particular thing. So what I'll ask you guys is, what is your plan of action? Do you are you going to remain on this planet and maybe find another way off? Are you going to, because Ikavon currently has it hidden, which is clever, I didn't think about that. Currently has it hidden within his arm. Are you going to light the Stalker Flare, summon Inquisitor Mendax, and then either lie to her or overpower her, possibly, and commandeer her ship? Or, where would you like to go from here?
I think we see whether that Drax had a ship around here that we can take, and that would get us to either one of the moon bases that we could trade and get another ship, or if it will get us all the way to that planet.
Sure.
Just go from there. That sounds fucking sick. That sounds so cool.
Yeah, that does sound awesome. And if we did want to rendezvous, we can always say that what we found was broken. You know, we can still consider that, but bear in mind the Inquisitor is very good at getting information from people, much like Fabio is.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a tech test then, please, Ikavon.
Sure.
Okay. After sitting down for quite some time in this crypt, you are working your way through the data slate from Rax Overon. Good thing you picked his pockets. You know that his craft is currently parked outside of the Servo Skull Manufactorum, just on the outskirts of the town.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. That is us.
Okay. I was wondering whether that one at the end was going to be like a shitter on the end of that sentence, but okay.
It's literally because we have 15 minutes and I don't want to, obviously.
Yeah. All right.
Because you've got enough time to sit down here. I just wanted to make sure that you've got a competent roll of. It was 6, so the DM was like 2, 3 anyway. So,
yeah.
As you make your way to the Manufactorum, are you taking Kaliya with you? Are you leaving her here?
Yeah. Look, when we get off world, where are you going?
Actually, there is somewhere I'd like to go because I have family. I don't know if you can drop me off there, but I was hoping just to get off this planet to begin with.
Wait a minute. Because I've got the flare, I'm almost tempted to give it to her and just be like,
And doom her.
do this flare, someone will pick you up. If you can talk your way onto the ship, then you're away. They'll take you. We got more urgent shit we need. Actually, no fucking way. No chance.
Yeah, no, I think I think unless you have a real sense of urgency, you could have some adventures with us. I think maybe you should stick with us.
Yeah, we gotta make a few detours before, but we will drop you off. But you gotta come with us beforehand.
Sure. Well, I've actually got family in Enoch. They live in like a rural area on the shores. So that's literally the planet. This moon is the moon of Enoch. So if you could just drop me off on the way, I would really appreciate that. To be honest.
Yeah, perfect. I think we could do that.
Quick insight on her, just to make sure.
Sure,
Oh shit!
absolutely.
I suck at this.
You can all roll insight if you want.
Yep. Unless I triple succeed, it's not worth it. Ooh, 1.
Oh, thank God.
Amonel and
We know now.
she seems genuinely like hopeful and sincere that she'll get off this planet. It seems like she's tried so many times to convince people, and this is her last chance. Really, she's hopeful. Fabio, she apart from feeling like she's very hopeful, she's desperate to get off this planet. You know that like she is just at the end of her tether. She's remained so positive throughout the entire thing, and it's broken her. She just wants to get off.
It's a terrible place, and Fabio's genuine. If she wants to stick with us, she's welcome there. But if she would like to go to Enoch, I can appreciate that is a planet of culture, not protein and like human blender, like this is.
Cool. So you're going to take her with you, yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely, she comes with us, yeah.
Okay. So as you approach the Manufactorum, you can see the ship outside. It's not really that much bigger than the Sparrow, nor dissimilar really. A few extra features that seem a bit more lavish, like he has. You can see through the windows there's a compartment where he just like has like lavish pillows in his bed chambers and things like that. And there seems to be an adequate storage of food and of alcohol too.
Don't forget your dog.
As you approach, the data slate beeps and Fabio does his magic and lets you on board. You're greeted by a servitor called Regulus. Not servitor, sorry, a servo skull called Regulus. And lo and behold, Brick and Jab are there too.
Okay.
What are you guys doing on here?
Well, we own the ship now. We beat Drax and we got a ship, so that's how it works.
Right. Does that mean you're our new boss?
Yeah.
Well, unless you wish to not work for us, and then we can dispose of you. But if you wish to work for us, that would be wonderful.
Will you pay
Yeah.
us?
Well, of course, that's what work would entail.
With meat. And grog.
If that's
Definitely
what you wish,
grog will work on the
absolutely.
meat.
Alright. That's better than what Rax was giving us. Yes, deals. And they both spit on their hands and they shake each other's hands for whatever reason. Deal is done.
Well,
Excellent.
Okay, cool.
Do you wish
Alright.
to sign these contract first?
I can't write. No, he can't
Excellent.
read, I can't write, and we can't do it.
Here is the contract. Would you like to, I mean, just to make it official, in terms of making sure you get your grog and such,
Nah.
you should really sign these.
I believe you. I believe you.
Okay.
And I think we walk up to the cockpit, and if there's the pilot seat, I imagine there's like pilot seat, gunner seat, and stuff like that. I'll take like the pilot seat. Like, right, let me just get acquainted with this, and then I can plot a course, and then we'll be on our way.
I'm going to backseat drive the whole way.
Final scene,
This is
guys.
wicked.
Final
Well,
scene.
the way I imagine it, I imagine Fabio in like the captain's seat, you taking like a gunnery position, and I'll do the piloting.
It's just so cool, isn't it? The way that we've. I love this ending.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah, I love this.
This is how I see it. This is how I see it. Amonel sits down in the pilot seat and starts switching everything on. Adjusts the seat, moves the steering wheel a little bit, gives it a bit of a nudge, and looks around as as Ikavon comes up and takes the nav seat, places the revelator on the desk and presses the button.
Oh,
And as Fabio
hell yeah.
Fabio comes up with his hands behind, his hat on proud, and Ikavon turns to him and goes, "Where do you want to go?" That's how I imagine the ending to be.
oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun.